Come here. Okay, leave the door open.
Punchy Stadium. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the Charlotte 49ers and the North Texas Mean Green. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, even though there would be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game he is taking a 1-0 approach. Even though this team is on a 5-game winning streak and they have an unranked opponent coming into town today, he said all we have to do is keep going 1-0 all year long. If we keep a week-by-week focus, we'll look up and be in the college football playoff. That was his message to the team before this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the 49ers headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Let's see what he can do with the return. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there.
Where is Crew?
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man on the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. North Texas in the hurry.
Go sit down and watch TV, okay?
Really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage.
Okay, go watch TV.
Man to man, find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Just nowhere
Go watch TV.
against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Still running at the 40. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the
Three
game
games in a row, the first one to get to the P4. It's not a fucking coincidence anymore.
It's easy to see why.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Every game we start off the same way. Interception on the first drive, bro. Every game, it never fails.
For a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season, they're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some...
Snags it, and he's open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Harrell. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Right down the middle. Complete
That was a
downfield.
good throw.
And the defense was right there to before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. The 49ers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside, it's Rutland. And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at 3.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late, blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
Start off the same way every game. Throw a pick on the first play. Or not the first play, the first possession. Pretty sure all 3 of my games, or all 4 of my first games, or 3, it might have been 3, but I know every user game will start off like that. Throw a pick on the first possession and have to crawl your way back out of it.
And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the right.
Bro, the meter never even popped up until after I let go of the button, bro.
Nobody around, just had too much time.
Come on, bro.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Jackson will throw. Right on the money. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Looking downfield on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side.
Please do not call that on me.
He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
To the air on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And they failed.
Bro, why does it happen every game, dog?
And I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
North Texas will try to pick up the 4th down here. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Unleashes one deep. Picked off.
We're going to lose this game, bro.
Drive with the turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Should have took points there.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Harrell. got it.
It's a good play. I'm in a cover 2 and playing aggressive. I don't know why my guys are so far back.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats.
Ruby, what are you doing?
So first down here as they go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Middleton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. Target there, he's got to do a better job understanding.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On the option. Quick toss. He didn't make it. He needed one, and he's going to lose one instead.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint.
Surprised he didn't drop that.
Put some points on the board.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Jackson gonna throw it. A shot toward the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Mean Green. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive.
Well, go get to him.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
What are we doing right now, bro?
He'll be stopped and
I'm in a
forced out of
cover
bounds,
3. What
marking
even
at the
happened?
47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the 49ers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Caught over the middle. It's Boston. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
Dropping back, it's Harrell. Fires to the middle. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
The offense just has not been
Threw it
able
right
to
at me,
find
bro.
a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh,
Trust
he's
me.
going to try to hit him over the top.
What are we doing? Why is the meter popping up so late,
Well, I like the
bro?
idea by the offensive play caller here, and you're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a
Come
chunk play,
on,
but that time,
dog.
QB and receiver can't hook up.
What is this delay?
were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. Unloads it left.
You got to kick or punt. I don't think you can make a 59-yarder, bro.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And the ball comes to rest right there.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up.
Crew, let mommy sleep.
A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times.
Where's your underwear?
Times in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it.
Go find it.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out, and turning it on. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost to pick up a 1st down at the 23.
Come here. You got to put him on.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him
Go watch TV.
They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the 1st.
Go watch TV.
On his feet at the 45. He's loose down the middle. He's at the end of the house. Touchdown, North Texas.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The run inside. It's Rutledge. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Throws to the wideout.
What is up with this delay?
Threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
It'll be 3rd and long. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Looking to pass. It's Harold. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
So after that incompletion, 4th down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your 1st drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. And this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. So 1st play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Running inside. It's White. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20.
Trying to burn this.
Oh my God.
It's complete. And he will.
This game is killing me. This delay is so bad, bro.
That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say.
Like, seriously bad.
Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense
goes quickly. You got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't make
That's
the
that
grab.
Charlotte shit, bro. I tried to tell his ass when he picked him, bro.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
Finds his man open.
That was
Turns
a
it
good
on him
move.
midfield. Makes a
That
grab
was a
and
terrible
room to
angle
run.
by 5, wasn't it?
What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20.
Tackle.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone
He's gonna make a
opportunity
mistake
here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere.
He's gonna make a
lot of times
mistake.
we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
I gotta be a sack. I need a sack there, bro.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A sack or a fumble, bro.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Harrell. And he's
This quarterback is
incomplete
fucking
on
awful,
3rd
bro.
down.
And the offense
This
got
quarterback is
themselves in a
really
tough
bad.
Situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Like, really bad.
Splits
The worst part is I know his pain. I got him in BYL, bro.
It's now 21-10.
So I know his pain.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence.
A big return
down
would
the
do us
road
really
that I
solid
can
right now.
trust this guy.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Guided out of bounds at the 32 after a good return.
I'm gonna try to catch him napping again. See if we can catch him napping.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport.
So I know I've dropped at least 4 picks this game so far.
Updated here in week 6. We begin with the Texas A&M
That damn delay,
Aggies
bro.
taking on the number 25 team, the Missouri Tigers. And it's the Aggies keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the 2nd half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. A
Good gap
collision, and he
integrity
stopped
there.
at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him,
It's a good play by him.
meet the ground.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Rutledge.
Tackle.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
To the air, it's Harrell. Escapes the pressure to his right.
That's a great defense, bro.
And he will
That is great
wisely
defense.
throw it to
Excellent
keep
defense.
playing the tuba.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking left.
Good D.
And
Come
it
on.
slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The 49ers will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
That's a great punt, bro.
What a great
Jesus.
job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Motion from the wideout. One back in the backfield. He
He
gets
shedded
the
that
carry.
so quick. And I know he's not good.
Nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Complete in
Great
the middle.
little shot there.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really
Like the ball.
good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The RPO.
Man, these RPOs are so broken, bro.
Could not make his way to the corner.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision.
I don't understand why I get the
You know,
animation
you
like
can
that every
tell
time.
He's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Quarterback making adjustments. Jackson will throw. Pulls it in. It's White. At the 45 on his way.
Oh my God, you're so good, Ja.
He's loose.
Ja, you're so good.
He's at the 10. He is in. Touchdown, North Texas. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
So the 49ers offense ready to set
No more
up
stopping
shop.
this ball game.
They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exact.
There it is.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
There it is. That's why you shade underneath on the cover 2.
Touchdown.
Trips right, shade underneath on the cover 2, bro. That's why.
Into its own hands.
Let your user take away the run in the RPO, and then your CPU just gonna stand right there.
The big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Exactly why you do
And
it.
the extra point is good. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's
Tackle.
Rutledge. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Trying to impose their will with the run.
Good D, man.
Behind the lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Boy, I thought he was coming to that backside dig route,
And
bro.
the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Harrell. Looking
Good hole shot.
That's caught. It's Boston. There he goes to the right.
Tackle.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The 49ers are threatening on 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Rutledge. He's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, 49ers. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get
What's
back
wrong?
in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Makes a move. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The run inside. It's White.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
They'll move the tight end. Just feeds the running back.
God, Ja, you're so good, bro. Golly, this guy is so good, dude.
Touchdown, North Texas. And the punishment has been extended. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 12th of the season. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Hit hard as
Way to make him
released the
hesitate.
ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28.
He wants to see me here in a second.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. It's caught.
What's wrong?
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for
Go watch TV.
I know the
Watch TV,
offense is
dude.
down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good.
Looking for a huge play.
Good defense, boy.
Away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And that's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football for the deflection.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads.
What are you eating?
Today ranked, but here's
Oh, the
top
bar?
25
Is it yummy?
right now. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He's looking to throw.
I'm on
Nice
that.
grab in traffic. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And really nothing else the quarterback could have done there. He wanted to throw the ball further downfield, obviously, to move the sticks, but the defense just took everything away.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
Hold on.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
On the ground, crease.
The Heisman, bro.
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mean Green. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And
Hey, let mommy sleep. Stop it.
Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out.
Caught, and he's got room. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Tag them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to the run. On his feet at the 40. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hand.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
Fires left. And it's picked off
Gotta
for
stop
the
throwing
3rd
these picks,
time
bro.
today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. They're working that left side. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Screen pass just not working there, and you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Can they catch him? And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And he made the extra point without problem. send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the run, it's Rutledge. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He takes the knee, and the undefeated season continues. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down.
GG, bro.